Mrs. Lee's heart rate was racing just then doing that exercise. Let me just calm down. Whew, take a big deep breath. Right. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? I think it looks like an easy one today. The minute hand, that's a large hand, the long hand, the big hand, is on the 12. And I know that when that hand is on the 12, it means it's o'clock. Well done. And the short hand, the small hand, the hour hand, is actually on the number 8. So if I put those two things together, I should be able to say it is, oh, well done everybody, you're right, it is 8 o'clock. What's the time in your house at the moment though when you're watching this video? Have a look at your watch, maybe look at the clock. If you're in the classroom, have a look around on the walls to find the clock. What's the time? Just give you a few seconds. Brilliant. Okay, the other things that we need to look at are our language of the month, which is Lithuanian, and we are saying labas, to say hello. Hey, and then we've got our Makaton sign, haven't we? And our Makaton sign is hand out, cup your other hand, put the blade of that hand onto your palm as you pull them both into your body, and that means safe, doesn't it? I think I've just been safe. I've just been doing some jumping, haven't I, on the trampette. I took off my shoes. I don't know if you can see that. God, oh gosh, it's a long way up. I took off my shoes. I was balancing. I had to hold my lanyard just to make sure it didn't hit me in the face. And then when I jumped off, I made sure that my knees were soft. So I was keeping myself safe. But by doing exercise is another way of keeping yourself safe. And that's what we've been talking about this week, haven't we? We've talked about being safe online. We've talked about making sure if our brain is crammed full of worries, like that big blue bag, it's gone. Whew. Like that big blue bag, if you've got a big bag of worries, remember to share those worries with people and it makes the bag go down. Sometimes it makes the bag go away. Now, if you are exercising, that's another way of keeping yourself safe because it's making you feel good, hopefully not just your body, but actually your mind. Now, if you are or have ever been in Miss Leg's class, you will know she is always talking about lots and lots of exercise, getting outside in the fresh air. It's one of her big things that she likes to do. So today, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it's not raining. And even if it is, you can still put on your hood, can't you, and put up an umbrella, and you need to get outside in the fresh air, and I want you to try and get your heart rate up like Mrs. Lee. Now, it should take you a lot longer because you're a lot younger than me, so you should be able to get outside, run around somewhere safe, not in the road, somewhere safe, or go on your bike, or maybe you might be inspired by me and get your roller skates on and go for a little bit of a skate. But I want you to try and get your heart rate up. Now, if you are in school, well, at lunchtime, I want to see people moving along that playground, maybe running, skipping, hopping, jumping. I don't mind, all right? But we need to get our heart rates up and we need to be outside, and that will keep us nice and safe. Now, if you are thinking, no way, Mrs. Lee, I don't want to do that, then I'm going to have to try and change your mind. Are you ready? I'm going to read you a story. So in my basket, I have got a book, and it is called, get it out, You Can Do It, Lola. Who do you think Lola is? That's right, Lola's a little dog. Now she is very fond of sweet treats. She's becoming a little bit out of shape. But help is at hand because Marcy, who is her owner, has a plan of healthy eating and exercise, which gives Lola the get up and go she needs. Right, are you sitting comfortably? I think you are. Let's find out about Lola. And if you're feeling a bit like Lola, maybe you'll be inspired. I think this is actually the real picture of Lola. Oh, so cute. but this is a drawing of Lola, and this is Marcy. I'm going to read this as if I'm Lola. People say I'm really cute. First they say, "You're so sweet, Lola." Then they say, "Would you like a treat, Lola?" Oh, it can be really hard to say no. And anyway, it would be a bit rude to refuse, wouldn't it? So I eat lots and lots of treats. Oh, look, chocolate, candy floss. Oh, that looks like a nice big smoothie there. Cake with a cherry on the top. I'm starting to want treats at night too, even after bedtime. Oh, where Lola's been. Sometimes I find myself slumped by the fridge having a midnight feast. And when I can't squeeze into my kennel, Marcy smiles. Maybe you shouldn't have emptied the fridge last night, Lola. Look at Lola, I think her bottom's got a bit stuck. And when I can't climb up onto my favourite chair for a nap, Marcy decides that something must be done. Oh dear, Lola. So we go to the park for some exercise. Come on, says Marcy. But I prefer just to ride on Marcy's skateboard. I spot Freckles on the seesaw and I plump myself down and woo! I send her flying off into the bushes. Oh dear, poor Freckles. Oh, we're just picking the flowers off Freckles when suddenly there's a lot of barking and yapping in the park. And before you can say jammy donuts, Bandit, Dharma and Jumper whoosh past us. Marcy and Freckles start running too, leaving me to catch up. Looks like they're having a bit of a doggy race. At last I see what all the fuss is about. It's a new doggy playground. Oh, look at that. Gosh, lots of things to trample over, try and sidle through, go under. Pablo and Murray, Bandit and Jumper, Dharma and Freckles are having bags of fun. And I want to join in. But it's not as much fun as I thought, especially with everyone yelling at me. Up, Lola! Push, Lola! Go, Lola! Jump, Lola! Come on, Lola! Over, Lola, not under. Keep going, Marcy shouts at me, but I can't, so I stay inside the tunnel and I just want to hide. In the morning, Marcy is full of beans. We're going to get fit, she says. And 1 and 2 and 3 and fall to the floor. Phew. I think it's time for a treat, says Marcy. Let's go to the market. It's full of lots and lots of the juiciest treats. Oh, who needs chocolate cake after all? Now, guess what? I can leap onto my favourite chair. Success! I must be getting fitter. Come on, Marcy, I say. We're slimmer, we're trimmer, and we're ready for the doggy playground. What a load has changed. This time, it's the best fun ever. Let's go, 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 Lola! That's it, Lola. You're a star, Lola. Up and over, Lola. You can do it, Lola. Wow. And you know what I do? And there are treats all around, like before, like strawberry cheesecake, and we all tuck in, because it's okay to have a treat every now and then, a sweet treat. Come on. I want you to be like the new Lola. I need you to get outside today if you can with your grown-up, or if you're at school, make sure at playtime you're outside and at lunchtime and you're moving about, making that body work. Got it, gosh. Mrs. Lee is now going to go back and have a little go on the bouncer, okay, on the little trumpet, all right? Would you like to see? Of course you would. Who wouldn't want to see Mrs. Lee bouncing on a trumpet? Right, before we do, though, we're going to finish with our school prayer. Now, you know the words. You don't actually even need me, do you? That's right. Help me to do the things I should, to be to others kind and good, in all my work and all my play, to grow more loving every day. Amen. Right, don't forget those words. Now start exercising.